Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Today we are catching the market session midway. As you can see, today is Wednesday the 5th of May 2021, and quick recap about my mining activity. You can see the price of Ethereum has held steady, and my weekly earnings are now let's see, the daily is $12.53, weekly is $87, and monthly $381, which I think is quite respectable for just two units, two cards. And the cards I'm using are the RTX 3070, one in a desktop and one on a laptop. So unpaid balance, this is about 4 days worth. And good news is both of my workers have stayed online. They've been active. All right, let's continue. Some of the stocks we looked at yesterday. There's VXRT Inc. And VXRT is a biotechnology company based in the United States, actually in San Francisco. That's where they have their headquarters. And they've dropped down 14%. And if you look at the 5-day chart, they had a spectacular rise last week, and then since then they've just been dropping slowly. As you can see, on Monday, on Friday they were at $10.78, so they've dropped off quite a bit in the past 5 days. So something to watch closely if you are invested in this company. Next, we go to one of our regulars here, Hall of Fame Resort and Entertainment Company. And today, intra-session, they've dropped down 5.25%. That just updated. So if you remember, I've warned you guys, this might be a good play for the long term, but for the short and medium term, I will not be putting my money in HOFV, Hall of Fame Resort and Entertainment Company. I'll put my money elsewhere. And my recommendation for the short term as of Wednesday, May 5th, 2021 would be cryptocurrency Dogecoin. The next stock we're going to look at is EBON. EBON, if you remember, they had a decline, and then they had like they were trading sideways, and now they seem to be attempting a rebound. But again, stocks are very weak at this point in time. Most of the retail investors and even some of the smart money is slowly moving to crypto and the DeFi space. That's where most of the action is occurring over the past couple of weeks. And the gains there are really substantial. So if you are looking for short to medium term gains, or even somewhere to park your money, I would highly suggest something like Ethereum, Bitcoin, or Dogecoin. Those are some of the biggest and more popular, DeFi tokens that people are using out there. And what gives me more comfort is that the smart money is actually moving into these spaces. So you could actually have your money invested in a fund, but in return, that fund takes the money and puts it in crypto. So why not just do it yourself? All right, let's continue. The next one we're going to talk about is Dolphin Entertainment. They've had a decline, but not as terrible as the decline we've seen with Hall of Fame Entertainment. So let's look here. So what you have for the 5 days, you can see they've had a steady decline, and then now they're almost trading sideways. And from here, we don't know what's gonna happen. This is middle of the week, and if they continue trading sideways, I think they're just trying to consolidate, and we might see some positive action come next week. But again, no promises made. Like I said earlier, I'm bullish about the crypto space, and I think that's where most of the action is occurring now. Okay, SafeMoon. You remember SafeMoon? We've been talking about the way they've been growing exponentially. You can see right now they are up to 495,200 followers on Twitter. But again, sadly, there's been a lot of noise, and we saw a little bit of action on SafeMoon yesterday and early this morning. They gained just a little bit of value, but then again, that's not enough to convince most big investors. People are still very skeptical, because if they're burning so many of the SafeMoon, like they say, with every transaction, there should have been an upward tick in the value of the remaining SafeMoon tokens that people are holding. That is not happening, so there's a lot of questions that people are asking. They said they just finished being audited by a company. It's not any of the major companies that I've ever heard of, but they claim that they've had an audit done. But again, like I said, that still hasn't translated to value for those who are invested in this cryptocurrency. So we'll just keep an eye and see what's happening in this space. Like I said, SafeMoon, the value is up 12%, but I bet you, let's see if we can refresh here. Each time you refresh, it's all over the place. It jumps up, it goes down, and it's just so hard to tell what's going on with this currency. If you look at the weekly, it's just like it hasn't budged at all. So it's like it does these, then at night, it drops all the way down. Then at midnight, it kicks up 12%, and it looks beautiful when you're looking at it during the intraday. But then if you look at the actual value itself, come back tomorrow, it's going to be exactly where it's at today. So for long-term holders, it's actually not adding any value at all, especially when you look at the price of Ethereum Classic, and then also Dogecoin, Litecoin. Most of those tokens are exploding, and here, sadly, it's not budging at all. You can see right there, Bitcoin 4.9% up, Ethereum up 8.8%, and SafeMoon is showing 12%. But I bet you, if you go look at yesterday, the value is gonna be again the same 464 or somewhere close to that, or even less. So somebody is playing games. But anyways, that's about SafeMoon. Okay, let's continue. The value of Ethereum today. Ethereum is up 2.44%, trading at $3,358. Bitcoin is up 6.76%, trading at $57,684. XRP, it's up beautiful today. It's up 15%, trading at $1.58. Dogecoin is showing that it's up 6.46%, trading at 56 cents. And again, if you look at Dogecoin, let's go to the page for Dogecoin. You can see that it had this exponential rise, and it went up to about, let's see, 69 cents before dropping. So that was incredible. I think that's about 30% or even higher, maybe 45%. But it went up really high in within the space of 24 hours. And I think it's just correcting itself at this point, or people are taking in some profits. Stellar is up 16.74% over the past 24 hours. So that's where we sit with Dogecoin and Ethereum. Okay, let's head over to coinmarketcap.com. Let's see if we can refresh this page. It doesn't want to refresh. Where do I refresh? Right there, so that we get the most accurate readings. Okay, according to coinmarket.com, the number one token right now is of course still Bitcoin, and the second is Ethereum, the third is Binance Coin, and fourth is Dogecoin, followed by XRP, Tether, and Cardano. The eighth position is Polkadot. So let's look at the position of XRP relative to Dogecoin market capitalization. That is pretty close. So I expect that between XRP and Dogecoin, we might see some interchange. But Dogecoin just got listed on many more exchanges. So I think money will be flowing into Dogecoin globally. And then the community around Dogecoin is also larger and more active. So I think that also attracts newer investors faster than XRP could. The community is also very important for these tokens. You know, it leads to adoption and usage. So when the more people adopt the token, the more easier it is for it to grow. So the next one we're gonna look at is gonna be OCGN Inc. with the ticker symbol OCGN. OCGN is down 1.76%. That's not too bad compared to yesterday. And for the past 5 days, you can see overall they're down 1.84%. And they seem to be trading just sideways. So coming here the next maybe few days to a week or two, we can expect to see maybe a modest rise in OCGN as they reverse that trend. After that, we're going to take a look at Microvision. Microvision is down for the day 1.65%, trading at $15.15. And for the week, you can see that they are making a very, very slight but detectable recovery after the big slump that they had on April the 29th. So Microvision is something, if you're interested in their technology, just keep an eye out on that. And if you want, you could probably stay a little bit on the sidelines and wait to actually see a positive trend in the graph, and then you jump right in. We are also going to look finally at FAMI. FAMI is up 2.90%. Today they were up a bit higher earlier in the day, and for the past 5 days you can see they actually had quite a bit of growth, and then they kind of leveled out and they are trading sideways since the beginning of this week. So expect FAMI, I think, to make modest growth, and then as the world reopens and people get about doing their businesses, there's going to be increasing demand for mushrooms in restaurants, at homes, and family gatherings. So FAMI, I think it's a good long-term hold, so long as US and US trade with China doesn't get disrupted in any major way. But that's the big unknown, the big 800-pound gorilla in the room. So you have to keep a close watch if you are invested in any of these China stocks. So the reason I bring up this page is so that we can take a quick look at the market. At the very top there, you can see the S&P is up 0.48%. The Dow is up 0.42%. The Nasdaq is up 0.48%, and the Russell 2000 is up 0.35%. So that's Dogecoin. You can see how it had that massive drop. Again, I still remain bullish on Doge, and in fact this might be a buy opportunity, just to buy and hold, because if you have your money sitting in the bank, well, maybe it gives you peace of mind. But for me, if I had any extra cash laying around, I would definitely dump it into Dogecoin and hold for the next week or two. All right, guys, that's what I had for the market this morning, and or this morning, and I'll catch you guys later on in the day. Bye for now.